Welcome to Live from the Gardens, a Animorph podcast about animals and how to be a convincing Animorph. This week we'll be talking about the Carolina wolf spider and the big free-tailed bat, two of the animals we encountered in Animorphs number 10, the android, the book we discussed last week on the Dork-Bajir Chronicles. My name is Mikhail, the host.
I'm Tessa, the expert.
And I'm Braden, an even bigger free-tailed bat.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'd just like to address a correction I got from our friend of the show, Adam Heap.
Hallelujah.
Snake expert.
He has returned.
Adam, we miss you. Please come back.
He just listened to our episode, Live from the Gardens episode about the alien, which came out a while ago now. But he wanted me to point out that rattlesnakes do not, in fact, hibernate, as I indicated earlier. Instead, what they do is something called brumate. Yeah, it's called brumation, and it's not really hibernation in the sense that, like, the way bears hibernate. It's more like a cold-blooded animal type of deal, where they, like, conserve energy. It's how, like, I think it's pretty much... I don't want to, like, speculate any more than I obviously already have, but I think it's the reason why, like, crocodiles don't have to eat anything for, like, 9 months.
Well, they go into, like, a brumation.
Because their blood slows down, because it becomes fucking maple syrup.
During, like, the cold season, which is what it's used to deal with. Okay, anyways, we're not talking about rattlesnakes today. We're talking about
much, Adam.
The Carolina wolf spider. Yes, thank you, Adam, for pointing that out.
Anybody else would be undone.
Adam, we love you and your snakes.
Anyone else who ever has any corrections, we are super open to that, because we realize that we are not experts at all.
Super open to it. Just message us on Twitter, because Mikhail runs the Twitter, and go yell at him.
Yes, that's at Dork-Bajir on Twitter. Anyways, all right, let's get into it. Carolina wolf spider.
Let's morph into it, kids. Swoop, swoop. Let me hang my butt out into Z-space.
First question. What is the general shape of a wolf spider's web? Is it, like, circular? Is it like a funnel, a square?
Oh, God.
What is it?
Are you going to pick one of us to go first again?
Tick, tick, tick. Braden, you go first.
Carolina wolf spiders make, like, a cone.
Okay.
My guess is going to be, like, a star-ish. Like one of those octagons.
Yeah. Classic spider web. So you're both wrong. They don't make webs.
Damn it, I think I knew that. They didn't make webs. They make silk. That's a whole part of the book.
Yeah, they definitely they kind of just wander the ground. Like, they don't live in webs.
They hunt. They're hunting spiders. I'm such an idiot.
That's what
Another couple names. Another couple colloquial names for the wolf spider is hunter spider or ground spider. So that'll give you a hint right there.
Because they're on the ground.
All right, next question. True or false? All of a wolf spider's eyes are the same size. Tessa.
False.
Okay. Braden?
False.
You're both right. In fact, wolf spiders have 2 bigger eyes in the middle row, 2 medium on the top, and then 4 on the bottom that are quite small.
I look very closely at a lot of spiders.
Is that true?
Yes.
Right in the face. He likes to look them in the eye while they're fucking.
Stare them down. Yeah. Hey, you're not the boss of me. Okay.
God is dead.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. But anyways. Wolf spiders produce something called eye shine. What is that?
That's when they
That's Braden. Braden goes first.
Oh, Braden goes first. Sorry.
Well, they don't blink, so they produce essentially a coating layer over their eye.
Nice, convincing. Tessa.
I'll say that's what they call it when they watch Spirited Away.
Oh.
Because they get really into the bathhouse scene.
They get like a tsundere
and
spider eyes.
It's like, what? Just sparkling and shimmering and splendid. And
so, how do you think tsunderes have an eye shine?
I don't know. It's like anime eyes.
Fuck you. This is my playground.
That's true. I'm wandering into the yard that I should not wander into.
Nope.
So, actually, what eye shine is not unique to spiders. But like, have you ever seen a cat that got a picture taken of them? Yeah. How their eyes are like just super lit up.
Oh yeah.
So that's basically what you're seeing. That's kind of like the side effect of eye shine. But what it is they have a layer in their eye. These animals that can do this, it's called, I'm super pronouncing this wrong, tapetum lucidum. And my understanding of it is that it basically, like, when light hits it, it reflects light back onto, using like a kind of a spherical reflection surface. It reflects light back onto the subject, and it makes it so that those creatures can see in the dark, like, insanely well.
Super good. Okay, so we were both wrong. That's the important part.
That's fine.
That's the important part.
That's a really neat fact.
Yeah.
I thought it was just because cats had the devil inside them at all times.
That's the second reason. But cats cats use this layer and to improve their sight by apparently 44%.
Nice.
That's how much that one layer helps. All right, next question. Where do wolf spiders lay their egg sacs? Sorry. This is
mine.
Who's first? Tessa's
Mine this time. I'm going to say they don't. They give birth to live young.
Ooh, twist. You're expecting the trick question now.
I am.
I actually, this one's quite close to home. I left a tie out on a couch for a number of days while I was living alone in a very small apartment in a place.
Redacted.
And I picked it up after a couple of days, and a spider came out. I'm pretty sure it was a wolf spider. And I was like, wonder why a spider was hiding in my tie. And there was a bulge in this tie. And when I opened up the fabric, there was like a bunch of webbing. And I was like, what the fuck? He made its nest in there. And I pull it out, and there's a bunch of like little popping noises, which I assume were spider eggs.
Sick.
So, they lay their eggs in their web. That's what they produce web for anyways. In like little tiny nooks and stuff. Okay, got it.
Good you clarified the last part, because you're both wrong. So the way that egg sacs work is that we'll get into this more in the mating thing, but basically it's hooked on to the abdomen, like where the spinnerets are, of the female spider, and she carries it around with her.
I feel like I knew that.
And they lift up their butt so it doesn't drag.
Carry it around. Some spiders carry around. Some of them, I'm pretty sure there is at least one species of spider that does give birth to live young. Twitter, please add us. I wanna find out about this spider so I can avoid looking at it forever.
What the hell was inside my tie then?
That was just a different kind of spider. A lot of spiders do egg sacs in like small nooks and crannies.
Yeah, where we live, or at least where I know you have lived, it's very unlikely that it was a wolf spider that did that.
Yeah. They like to be in more warmer climates, right?
Well, I'm not going to give away too much about Brayden's personal life.
We have a lot of snow here, wink, wink. So because of Brayden's past, wink, wink,
in the North Pole.
No, what I'm saying is that Brayden does cocaine and spiders can't be around cocaine.
Yeah,
big time.
I definitely didn't have much. Describing this moment in time definitely wouldn't give away anything of my personal life. I barely lived in that apartment. I once had a friend come over, and just from the bareness of it, he described it as an apartment that hookers don't come back from.
Is this the apartment that I moved into immediately after?
Yes.
Gross.
I was going to make a tasteless joke. All right.
That dead raccoon I had to get rid of was a low blow.
Okay. Next question. What happens to a wolf spider's spiderlings when it is killed by another female wolf spider? Oh, okay. So I got to follow up the last question. So where do spiders lay their eggs? They carry it around. When the spiderlings are born out of the sac, they all crawl up the back legs of the spider and live on the mom's abdomen. Not on the bottom, on the top.
I've seen pictures of this. Just
it's
a spider
horrifying.
Covered in little spiders.
Yeah, it's horrifying.
It's horrifying.
Okay, so with that picture in mind, let me just phrase this better. When a female spider attacks another female spider, what happens to the spiderlings of the loser of that fight? Does that make sense?
Yep.
Brayden, you're first.
I got you.
Okay. You wouldn't be asking if
he's just staring off into space, picturing this girl-on-girl battle between two MILFs.
Two giant MILFs who have a bunch of babies crawling all over them.
Sylphs.
I'm guessing the obvious answer is they leave it. I think When the egg sacs are still there, or when the babies are
spiderlings.
hatched?
When the spiders
The
when they're
spiders have
spiderlings.
hatched.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they adopt the spiderlings.
Okay, Tessa?
I think they get murdered by the murderous spider.
Hey, Brayden gets it. The spiderlings
Damn.
can actually just automatically kind of join the winner's pack if it exists already.
Damn.
Or if they don't have spiderlings, they'll just like crawl up onto that mother's back. So I couldn't find like
she just
all the
lets them
exact
do
reasons. Oh, she wants it.
Damn.
But I think she wants it,
Adoption
actually.
is big in the spider world.
Consent is not very well communicated in the spider world.
Is there
Anyways.
is there a reason for that? Like, do these babies help in the mother in any way, or is it just
I
like?
think it's literally like the mother can't stop it from happening.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like these spider
They're
babies.
just like, all right,
it's just
fuck
like it
this.
has no reason to kill these spider babies. It just
Exactly.
killed this mother because it was in its territory, and then it's like, well, there's all these tiny babies. I'm genetically programmed to just let these babies crawl all over me. I have no reflex to stop them.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
basically
think
the babies are just like, fuck this shit, I'm out, and they climb up over
Yeah,
the new
pretty
mom.
much.
Ooh, nice. That's on the radio.
Isn't that? It's a good song. It's good stuff. It's
Fuck
That's a good
powerful.
song.
Over
Anyways,
to a new mom.
next question.
Next
New
question.
Mommy.
Next question. How long will it take for the Carolina wolf spider's venom to kill an average human? So give me like minutes, I guess. Closest
Oh,
guess.
minutes?
Brayden, I think you're first on this
No,
one.
he went first last time.
Did he? Oh, sorry.
He did. Minutes. Gosh, I was guessing like not at all. Because I've literally never heard of a Carolina wolf spider being one of the poisonous spiders.
Okay.
Okay.
If I had to guess, I would guess
No.
40.
You can't do if I
Okay,
had to
fine.
guess.
Fine.
You
I'll
either say
never.
none. Okay.
Never.
Yeah, trick question. It doesn't. It does not have venom.
You've solved my spider riddle.
Oh, no, you've got to do the Magic Ryan voice.
I don't remember it. No, I can't do it.
You've solved my spider puzzle.
So they do have venom, but it doesn't kill a human. In fact, there was a lot of debate, I guess, of like cases that were reported that the wolf spider's bite was causing necrosis, which is like a sign
Flesh dying,
you could die. Yeah, basically. So they would amputate. But they've sort of proven over the years that those were actually kind of like false reports, wasn't actually a wolf spider, that kind of thing. So as it stands, I'm pretty sure that the general or common knowledge is just it doesn't kill you.
Yeah.
In fact, it doesn't hurt more than like a wasp sting does.
I mean, technically, I'm more right than Brayden because Brayden said they didn't even have venom.
You get 0.01 points for that.
Nice!
Rounding down.
Rounding down, yeah.
Still there
how-
in my heart.
Next question. How big is the body of an average Carolina wolf spider?
Like, just the body, no legs.
Just the body. So the abdomen and the cephalothorax? I think that's the head.
And,
part,
like, the
yeah.
head and stuff, yeah.
Braden first today, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
1 centimeter.
Gosh, I was gonna guess 1 centimeter.
Are you
Okay.
guessing that
Yeah,
now?
I'm guessing 1 centimeter, too.
Oh, wait. Can you guess the closest thing? I guess you guys both get a point because you're both exactly as far away as the other. But no, it's closer to about an inch, which is about 2.5.
Oh, I didn't
Millimeters.
think they were that big. With the
Centimeters,
just
sorry.
the body. I knew with the legs they were bigger, but I thought the body was teeny tiny.
Yeah, no,
Anyway.
it's actually one of the biggest wolf spiders, I think, in the world, the Carolina wolf spider. But they can get quite small, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, next question. Where are Carolina wolf spiders most likely to hide when they enter a human household or habitat or whatever?
The shoe.
Okay, the shoe, that's your answer.
That's my answer. You laughed, but I'll stick with it.
Okay, Brandon.
Under the fridge.
Both wrong.
I gotta give that to Braden.
Damn it.
The answer is on the floor or underneath something that has a low profile. So
Which
a
would be
fridge
under
is
the
actually
fridge. That makes
pretty
sense.
classic. They're very unlikely to crawl into things.
No, I knew it was I knew it wouldn't get it, but that would just be a funny image.
Okay, next question.
Oh,
How do
Tessa.
wolf spiders?
Ever the
How do wolf
comedian.
spider? How do wolf spiders capture their prey?
Just
like a broad description.
They chase them down and bite them.
I say they've got those fake legs/feet, the ones that Marco talks about in the book. That's like halfway between a foot and a leg.
They're called pedipalps.
Pedipalps. Yeah, sorry. Between a leg and a mouth part. They chase it down, they crawl over, and the pedipalps grab it and bring it close to the mouth.
Fake, that new word that was invented by El Presidente.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll probably give that to both of you. They literally just like wait until something's kind of close to them on the ground, which is like critical because most spiders are not on the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they just jump them and then bite the shit out of them. They have huge mandibles and fairly big like arms or pedipalps. So yeah, they just hold them tight, bite the shit out of them, venom.
Sneak
that's
attack.
It. Yeah. All right. Next question. Which American state has adopted the Carolina wolf spider as their official spider?
Carolina!
That's not a state.
Isn't Carolina a state?
No. South Carolina and North Carolina are states.
Oh, there we go. I got really confused. South Carolina.
Okay, Brandon?
Oh, yeah, South Carolina.
Okay, yeah, you both got it. It was South Carolina.
Yeah!
That was kind of a toss-up. Just to quickly go over the mating.
Please, not
The
too
mating
quickly.
is... There wasn't a whole lot of videos, actually, that I could find easily anyway.
Yeah, because it's spiders doing it.
Yeah, spiders don't... People don't love spiders. But the males kind of... They're smaller, but they kind of like raise up their two front legs and their palps and kind of wave them around kind of in front of the female. Mm-hmm. And if the female accepts what the male will do, he'll spin his own little web sack out of his spinneret and he'll put sperm in it using his little hands, which actually, like, the sperm comes out of the hands, I think.
Ooh, what?
Ooh, yeah.
Sperm hands. Best spider power. Anyways, he attaches it then to her spinnerets, or like her abdomen, basically, and then she can fertilize it whenever she wants. I've seen like a month later even.
Damn.
Anyways, also the males only live for like one mating season, then they're done. Boo.
No, that's about right.
What do you mean?
That's about right.
Males are about one use only.
If you've seen Wonder Woman, y'all know what I mean.
Okay, the points as it stands after the Carolina wolf spider. Tessa's got 33 points. Braden's got 39.
What?
Yeah.
That's 30 off from my favorite number.
9?
69. Oh, god damn it.
I prefer 9, actually. Just alone.
Yeah, that's my favorite number too.
Gross.
Yeah.
Really?
It's a good. It's really important in my religion.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
And Braden went and made it dirty.
Okay. Onto the big, free-tailed bat, which
I'm so
ironically
excited.
is not that big of a bat.
No, they're just little bats. I know a lot about bats because I love reading books about animals who talk. So guess what other books I read?
Silverwing.
Right. Silverwing!
Yeah, hell yeah. That's a good book.
That's a good book. That's a good series. The third one got a little weird.
Sunwing? Firewing.
Firewing.
Yeah.
Where they go to the
I don't like that
underworld.
one.
Where they go
Yeah, it's
to
weird.
hell. Crossover.
Okay. True or false? Bats are the only mammal with the ability to fly. Brayden.
No.
Okay. Tessa.
Yes.
Tessa gets it.
Yes. My God. I was so worried that platypus has secret wings somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, so other animals that are like said to fly, like flying squirrels and stuff, they're not really
They just
flying.
glide. Yeah.
They're just falling with
Okay.
style. Yeah.
Nice.
Next
But
question.
that's a big thing in the Silverwing book is that bats are the only ones between beasts and birds.
So
I
for
gotta reread that series.
big free-tailed bats specifically, how old are the infants when they leave the roost?
1 year.
Okay.
2 months.
I'm gonna have to give that one to Tessa too. they usually have to be fully grown. It's not 3 months and it's not a year, but it's closer to a year.
How long
I
is
didn't
it?
get an exact number, but it's
it's like
a
probably
range.
like 9 months-ish or so.
To be honest, this is going to be a vague one because big free-tailed bats, like, no one gives a fuck about them because there's very little, like, specific research. Bats are also, like, plentiful to the point of, like, there's so many species and there's so many of them that no one, I don't think anyone feels the need to research them, honestly.
Aw, now I want to be a bat researcher. I love them.
Next question. Name one of the critical roles bats in general play in their respective ecologies. Each person has to name a different one, though. So you can't pick the same as the other person.
Say that one more time.
So name one of the critical roles, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That
Like
bats
Vox
play.
Machina.
That bats play in their respective ecologies, meaning like wherever they live.
Yeah.
So like what do they do for the environment, basically?
Yeah. Well, obviously,
Just name one.
insect control.
Perfect.
God damn it. Taking the easy one. I'm going to say pollination of plants.
Yeah, you're both right. Hey, that's nice. Pollination, fertilization, spreading seeds.
I was going
is
to say
actually really
fertilization.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah, so spreading seeds of like certain flowers and fruit is pretty key for
That
fruit
was
bats,
another one.
especially. And then getting rid of pests. So you'll often see like a fluctuation in lots of pests, and then like the following season, just a shitload of bats. Obviously. Anyways, next question. This is cool. What is the highest ground speed recorded that a bat has ever flown? So ground speed means like lateral movement, like not a dive, but just like straight across.
Cool. Kilometers or miles?
Doesn't matter, I got both.
I'm going to say 40 kilometers an hour.
Cool.
I'm
Brayden.
going to be a bit bold, and I'm going to go for 60.
Yeah, Brayden gets it, but he's not even close. It's 160 kilometers an hour,
Wowzers.
which is 99 miles per hour. The Mexican free-tailed bat.
That's
wild.
lateral. That's faster than most highways.
It's faster than most cars.
Well, they're up there in the air. Fuck, you know, they don't have to deal with all that friction.
Damn,
That's true.
bats.
All right. What percentage of a bat's body is made up of wing tissue? Because they're mostly wing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
60%.
Okay.
75.
Tessa, it's 85%.
Oh, I'm killing you on this bat thing. You should have read Silverwing as a kid.
I did. I did a lot of glue the same year, though.
Scientists think that like the high area, like the high amount of area of skin they have helps with gas exchange, because have you ever seen bats fly? It's like really high energy thing. They're not gliding, right?
No, they are
Exactly.
flapping. Like, have you seen that video of the Irish family trying to get a bat out of their house?
No?
It's hilarious. 1, 2, the bat is freaking out and flapping like crazy all the time, like way faster than a
Terrifying.
bird. Not not faster than a hummingbird, but faster than a bird would normally.
It's so erratic. Like, it's
Oh
terrifying.
yeah, no, it's jerky. It's herky jerky. They're beautiful little terrors.
True or false? Bat bones are stronger than bird bones.
False.
Brayden.
True.
False.
Because I feel like they're lighter, so they would be more brittle.
They're actually pretty close, but the tensile breaking point, so like basically when it would snap in half, is lower than it is for birds on average. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of like individual cases where you could say one or the other, but overall it seems like bats are a bit lower. They have less calcium in their bones too, apparently. So
Okay, interesting.
okay, let's get to some echolocation questions.
Yeah.
How loud can the echolocation chirps of a bat get? Give me decibels.
How loud is the normal range for decibels? So we have like a baseline.
Humans can hear from 0 to 140
Okay.
before it becomes like you can't even like recognize it because it's so loud or so quiet.
What's a car clock in at? Do you know?
I don't, but I'm guessing it's somewhere around
I think
like
a car is
inside a
like
car or
90?
outside a car.
Outside.
Like 70, maybe. That's a guess. I don't know. 70 is like a safe range. Let me put it this way. 85 decibels is what OSHA, the American Safety and Hazard Association, I think, recommends that you don't listen to anything louder than 85 decibels for, I think, more than 8 hours at a time without protection.
I'm going to say a bat can get up to 50.
Okay.
I was going to say 65.
Tessa gets it, although it's also quite far off. It's actually 140 decibels.
Nice.
So it's like beyond loud.
Squeaky little bastards.
But the follow-up question to that is, how do bats stop themselves from completely deafening their own head when emitting their echolocation chirps?
Their mouth is so fucking far from their ears.
Okay.
I think they have, like, because I've seen bats, they have, like, almost like a double ear thing going on. So I think one of their things, biologically, they have something to protect when they're emitting the chirps.
What
so they can, like,
sort of thing?
I don't know, scientifically. It's like some kind of their ear will, like, close. Or there's
Okay.
a flap that closes so
Okay.
that they can chirp away.
Holy fuck, that was like bang on. So
Really? Oh,
yeah. So it's not an external organ, but I'll give it to you anyways. They contract their middle ear. The middle ear is like the part kind of inside your head. So they contract that muscle when they're emitting the chirp, so that, you know how like when you're talking, you can hear it more? That has to do with the middle ear. So they tighten that as much as they can, I guess. And that very much like dampens the sound of the echolocation, but that also means that they have to, like when they're receiving the echo back, it has to be open, so they can't just be blasting nonstop, right?
No, yeah, they have to
Okay.
stop.
Nice. Tessa's actually killing it.
I'm so excited. I've never done this well before in a Live from the Gardens.
Okay. Okay. Do bats communicate with other animals via echolocation?
I'm gonna say yes.
Brayden?
Yes.
Yeah, you both get it. So there are, like, it's not super well documented, but there are examples specifically of a tiger moth. You know, you guys have seen tiger moths.
That's what I was going to say, is tiger moths
Yeah.
are one of their prey, and tiger moths can also use echolocation.
Silverwing.
Silverwing!
That's in Silverwing.
I'm pretty sure we had a conversation about that whole Silverwing plot point.
Tiger moths give off like an ultrasonic signal that bats can register, and it screws up their location, but it also indicates like danger to the bat. I'm not totally sure how that works. Like, it implies that the tiger moth is poisonous or something. I don't know. Anyways, do bats live longer or shorter than other mammals of their size? No matter which answer you pick, you have to tell me how much. So, like, how much shorter or how much longer do bats live? Brayden, you go first, because Tessa's been taking a lot of the firsts.
No,
6.
we've been bouncing
All right.
back and forth.
6
Say
times
your
shorter?
answer again.
Sorry, 6 years.
No, it's a comparison. So like other animals of their size, of the bat size, do bats live longer than them or shorter than them? And by how much?
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So you're
yeah,
looking
yeah.
for a ratio. Yeah.
I'm going to guess shorter by half.
Okay.
I'm going to guess longer times 2.
Tessa's a lot closer. So the bats, actually, it's kind of extraordinary. They don't totally understand it, I don't think. But bats live about 3.5 times longer than other mammals of their size.
Why isn't anybody studying bats? They're super fast, super loud, and they live for years.
Well, yeah, but we know exactly why they're super fast and loud.
I know, but
That's
still,
true.
like,
They just got a lot of skin and they make a lot of noise.
I think, I don't know exactly why the studying is a little bit less on bats. I know, like, there are still people studying bats, but
it's just not as
especially
much.
the big free-tailed bat, like, no one really cared that much. Anyways, some bats actually live up to 30 years, which is incredible
Just
for
like
something
the,
that
like
small.
the little bats or the fruit bats?
My guess, well, the fruit bats are the little bats. Oh, also, we didn't
No.
talk about this, but there's such a thing as a microbat and a megabat.
Oh, the megabat is the flying fox. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
as a fruit
man.
bat.
Yeah.
They're
If you
the
guys
really
haven't
big
looked up
ones.
flying foxes, it's like the size of like a 12-year-old
I have
child.
seen
They're
some
so
foxes.
big. They are so. I've never seen them in real life. I've just seen the photographs, and they're so big. And the microbats, like the tiniest bat, is like the size of a finger or something.
Yeah, it's
right?
like a thumbnail. It's tiny. It's very
They're so
small.
little itty bitty. I love bats. They're so fascinating.
Also, look up the hammerhead. I think it's called the hammerhead bat. That's a pretty dope bat. Anyways,
Is that the one with the weird face?
yeah, it's got a super weird face. Just to touch on the mating stuff.
Oh,
So there's
let's
so many-
touch it.
Oh, let's touch that.
What
mating.
they do for you know what, Mikhail, I'm going to interrupt you right now. I know the mating stuff. What
Okay,
they
hit me.
do is on their way to Hibernaculum, one of them will get lost and will find a bat not of his species, but who's pretty feisty and cute, and they'll go on this journey to try and find his family again. And along the way, they'll go through all kinds of terrors and will bond like they've never bonded before, and they'll end up mating, and their kid will appear in the third book.
You know, did you know that hibernaculum's like a real word?
Yeah, when
Yeah, I
I
didn't
first
know
saw
that.
it, I was like,
thought
is
it was
this like
made
a
up.
silverwing thing? No, also I looked up hammerhead bat, and oh my god,
Yeah.
these stupid dog looking things. I love them.
Anyways, bat mating. Very, 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 I'm trying to say very varied in how it gets done. So like,
That's difficult. Very varied.
Yeah. some bats, like some species, will collect resources into their roost and like try to impress females to come to them. Some of them will, like, I think it's a bit more rare, but they'll like all the males will gather and like show off for the females, and then the females will pick them. Almost always the males have multiple partners. Yeah, you do you, I guess. But oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's mating rituals where like it's just like a swarm of bats, and they're all like flying all over the place, and they think maybe the men are like maybe showing off for females, and females will pick like the most agile bats. I don't know, hard to
Nice.
say. The act itself is not that different. They're not like super surprising. They hang upside down to do it.
It's like
and the-
touch belly to belly, right?
Yeah, because that's another must Google. Bat penis. It looks
Let
like
me
a
look this
human
up.
penis in like relative shape, but proportional size is it's
Oh
marvelous.
my god!
Yeah.
His ball sack is just right there and separated.
Yeah.
They're just that's a
It's,
cartoon penis.
It's really big for some bats. I just looked up bat penis and it was like inundated by pictures of crazy bats. One interesting thing about bat penis is that they've shown that some bat species, or like fruit bat species, the female will like suck off the male to get him like ready to have
Oh my
sex.
god! Oh my god!
Yeah. And by suck off, I mean like lick. Not really like a full thing. Because they don't have lips, right? Or like proper lips.
So this is a grapefruit then.
Have you guys seen that video of the
Yes.
grapefruit thing? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
maybe
We
just
showed you
just
that.
the fruit bats do.
Didn't we show you
I
that?
saw that when you guys were children. I saw that.
He's seen that before.
Anyways, one other crazy thing is after they have sex, the male will often leave what's called a mating plug in the vagina.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plug.
The plug, which is basically like, just made up of like organic material, but it's to stop other sperm from being able to get in for a short amount of
What
time.
kind of organic material?
I don't
Is
know.
it bark? Does it have a flared base?
Well, it comes out of the penis.
Yeah.
Oh god!
They don't shove it in there.
I thought it was just like, now here's some moss and mud I've collected into my
Bats
plug.
are
Let me
actually
barf it into your
advanced
vagina.
tool users, but they only use it to make vaginal plugs.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. Bat dildos is a real thing. They also have shown that lots of other animals will do that, actually, by the way. Rats, bees, scorpions, mice, tons of other ones. The mating plug thing. But I also recommend that you Google bat sex, because it is kind of cute. Like, the male will kind of like wrap up the female in the wings, and they'll just kind of like rub up against each other
They'll just
after they
snuggle.
fight. Well, they
They'll just
kind of
have
like
a little
fight.
snuggle session.
They fight for a while. like all animals
It's,
do.
you know, just like humans.
Pretty much. All right, that's kind of the end of the informative section. Now let's get to the hypothetical question.
Well, first, let's do a
real
points
meat.
recount.
Oh yeah, points. Oh shit, Tessa's got tons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points for Tessa that round.
Oh my
Which
god!
punches her up to 42 points. Braden only got 1, 2, 3. Oh
We're
no.
tied. We're tied.
Oh no. Braden's at 41.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Braden's totally silent.
I'm so happy right now.
I knew what this was going to become the moment Tessa started catching up.
All right. The hypothetical question. Which animal would you rather be if you had to fight the other animal?
Bat.
Bat.
Why?
Bats eat bugs.
For sure. Bats eat bugs. Plus, I could just run away.
No, you have to be this bat.
Yeah.
That's a
I
tiny bat.
Yeah, and it's a tiny
As
spider.
Small as the
It's
spider?
bigger than the spider, for sure.
Spiders eat like birds and stuff. Like these spiders are
Some
not.
spiders.
Some
This
spiders.
spider.
The wolf spider is an inch long, and the bat is at least 3 inches.
Okay, but they'll eat it if, like, they catch it, like, accidentally, or they find it weak. If a bat and a wolf spider were just put in a place together, that bat is... The wolf spider isn't leaving.
Also,
I don't know,
I could
describe
just
the fight
run
to me
away
because-
from the fight.
Because
The bat comes at the spider and eats it.
the spider is like 10 times faster than the bat.
Okay, eventually the spider... Well, like, if it's just in a closed arena,
Yeah.
and... I guess you couldn't really give them a reason to fight. They're just animals. Eventually the bat's gonna get hungry. Eventually the spider's gonna get
No, the idea is that you control this bat
Yeah,
with your
you
mind.
are
So
that
your
thing.
human
Oh.
mind versus a regular spider with spider intelligence.
Sure,
right?
I chase it around until it
I lead it
totters
into
out.
a trap.
So wolf spiders are especially known for being aggressive when they're cornered, just so you know.
Yeah, it's fine.
is it
I'm a
gonna do
fucking
to a
bat.
bat?
I'm gonna... If I get
It
into
will bite
danger...
a bat and kill a bat.
If
like,
I
it will
get
kill
into
a bat.
danger, I will fly away. I have wings.
Not if you're like infected with poison. You as a human would know that.
Oh,
Yeah,
What's a spider's
AC.
no what's their hearing like?
I don't think
Yeah.
it's great. Their vision
Just-
is their big thing.
Just scream
I
at
just
it.
come at the spider in the dark.
Spiders,
From above.
especially wolf spiders, hunt almost exclusively at night.
Okay, I'd still just come from above.
What I would do is I would put the spider in a black room full of wires where even a photon of light
Oh,
would
God
set
damn
off an
it.
alarm. And then the spider can't see, but the bat can still see because the bat's got fucking echolocation.
I still have my human intelligence?
Yeah, yeah.
I use a gun.
Okay. I think I would pick the spider. I'm not, and hear me out.
You fool!
The spider can see up, by the way, so coming from above wouldn't really
Okay.
work.
Yeah.
But
I said
the
behind and above.
yeah, they can see like almost 360, man.
I come from low then. I dig.
Okay,
I have
you
my
dig.
human intelligence. I would
don't
use a
think you can
shovel and a
dig.
gun.
A shovel
I would
and a
bring
gun.
a shovel and a gun to this
Holy
spider
shit,
fight.
you guys! Let's start a band called a shovel and a gun because that's amazing.
That's a really good band
shit,
name.
yeah.
Also, yeah,
That's
can
really
we?
good.
A shovel and a gun.
Fuck. Like punk music. Anyways, the spider could like, especially against a bat with a bat brain, because you know what the bat is gonna do.
Also,
it's gonna
okay,
try to.
Eat you.
interrupting
Yeah.
you because the spider you just said yourself has a body length of 1 inch, and the which is 2.5 centimeters, and the bat's body length is 14 centimeters. So you're done.
So what's your
goofed.
point?
The bat can bite a spider and kill it.
Yeah, I never said it couldn't. I'm saying the spider is faster than the bat.
You know what? I wouldn't even bother biting it if I was a bat. I would just, if I had human intelligence and just had to kill this spider, I'd just ram into it with my big old nose.
And just crush it beneath your butt or something.
Yeah.
I
See,
would,
okay,
yeah, I
so-
would just like throw rocks at him.
You guys should watch some like wolf spider hunting videos because it's like lightning, and bats are fast, but they're not that fast.
But they're bigger.
But I'm
I
saying
think
it's
a
like an
bat,
elephant versus
especially
a
with human
rattlesnake. A
intelligence-
rattlesnake could still win.
I could just do like a Rodan and just push the air with my wings to knock this shit down.
That's not how that works. What? A tornado with your wings? It's not a
full
Pokemon.
tornado, but just like a good gust.
I'm saying don't underestimate the underdog, because fucking that spider's coming for you. Guarantee it. As soon as you like get even close to the ground, you're done for.
I don't have to get close to the ground. I just have to get high enough to drop a fucking rock. And by rock, I mean gun. Or a shovel.
Yeah.
I could drop a shovel and a gun on this.
A rock, a shovel, and a gun. That's another good band name,
a rock,
actually.
A shovel, a gun. Nah, shovel and a gun. It rolls.
Shovel and a gun's pretty good. I like that a lot. All right. I think we're probably going to be at a standstill on this one, even though a spider would obviously win. Next week, we'll be talking about Animorphs number 11, The Forgotten. And the following week, we'll be talking about the morphs from that book. I've been Mikhail, the host.
I've been Tessa, the expert.
And I'm Braden, the man who knows about bats and spiders and knows that a bat would beat a spider.
I know about bats a little bit more than Braden does, though. Booyah!
Yeah, I think Braden's like hurting, man, after that loss.
I caught up so
round.
fast.
And this has been Live from the Gardens, a Animorphs podcast about how to be a convincing Animorph. Good night. If you'd like to correct or clarify any of the poorly researched animal facts in this episode of Live from the Gardens, feel free to contact us on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook by searching for Animorphs, the Dork-Bajir Chronicles. And remember, stay safe, stay hidden. Brought to you by
Collective Legacy,
a podcast network.